Shaila. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Wonderful.
I'm liking your the pink.
Oh, thank you. Somehow I end up buying pink. I don't know how. Every time I go to a store or I'm buying online, I end up buying pink. I
It
don't know
suits us, it
what that
suits you so well. Yeah, it kind of blends in well with your skin tone and your complexion. So no wonder you buy that.
Thank you. What do you end up wearing all the time? What color is your favorite?
No, I'm actually uh I like black a lot, like everyone does,
Mm-hmm.
right? Um, Then yeah, oh, I like teal, turquoise,
Mm-hmm.
those
Okay.
um, that blends
Yeah.
well with sure. I like for
Right.
house, I like terracotta color.
Mm-hmm.
That I
Mm-hmm.
don't like different colors now. These days, and especially in Kerala, we have different multicolored houses like
Yeah.
blue, green.
Yeah. But those look good from afar. If you have a look and you see all the colored houses, lately I've been wondering how people paint their houses, and so this is something my mom noticed that people in Assam and West Bengal. So they have a very similar. All of them have a similar color of paint in their home. So it's light blue and light green somewhere, so
Yeah.
all of them have it that way. I wonder why they all have the same color. And I also read a post somewhere on Instagram that there's a particular island. Now I don't remember the name at all, but the government has made it mandatory that all the houses should be of different colors. So and it looks so good when you see the picture of that island from afar. So they all have different colors of houses, and the history behind is that earlier fishermen had to see it from far. They had to recognize their home, so they colored it differently. Now they have made this a point that everyone should have a different color of home. So that's interesting.
That's interesting how the government wanted that to
Yeah.
happen, but here it's just the opposite. They won't let you color anything that you like. Yeah, you can't get a planning commission permission.
Oh,
You have to, yeah, you can't color
in the
anything.
in the UK.
Yeah, yeah, here you can't do that. Which I get it because I when I was in my college,
Mm-hmm.
I was during my college days. I used to see a house in Trivandrum when I used to go to college.
Yeah.
That looked, that used to catch my attention because it was like made of brick, in a brick color. But
Mm-hmm.
for yeah, I hadn't because I was in a travel person. I haven't been to any other place. Still, I had kind of that house had kind of caught my attention those days. But when I came here, the houses look very similar to that what I saw there.
Mm-hmm.
I think possibly they copied the construction here, or might have the
Yeah.
architecture.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, these days, again, there are a lot of brick houses that
Mm-hmm.
what is it called? I forgot. There's a famous architect. Those houses are called known by the architect's name. He's an
Oh.
English architect. Yeah, I forgot. Even the bricks are called. I forgot. Something that starts with B or something. Yeah, the architect. He used to. I think maybe he lived there in
Yeah.
Kerala, and
Mm-hmm.
he became a popular architect there. And yeah, so
So
we
that's
used to
in
have those.
Kerala, the brick houses and the color and the kind of bricks that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. Some people do that, but mostly these days, there's a trend. I think
Mm-hmm.
um, maybe it's to do with the weather as well. I think to stand the weather. I think you can't really if you have the walls like what we have here because it rains all the time there, right? So
Yeah.
in Kerala,
Right.
you so the yeah, I don't think that it is suitable. That's why
Mhm. That could be one
you
of
can't
them.
have white. My husband is so fond of white. He wants everything white in the house,
Oh,
like a hospital.
oh,
And
but
I'm
that's
just
quite soothing at times as well. But I think what's better than white for our homes, especially, is the creamish, the light
yeah.
biscuit color. So even the paint, the one that's in our room recently is called some cookie shade or biscuit. So no, I like that name, and I think that's why I chose that color, that color
Really,
of paint. So yeah, it's called cookies or biscuits, something like that. So it's very light shade of cream and white. So, a little bit of cream in white, it feels like. So that's very soothing, and that matches with the yellow lights as well. So,
I mean, it's interesting how what catches people's attention, especially on YouTube. If
mm-hmm.
you the thumbnails, especially, um, what you think that is that you, I mean, what do you think that people might like may not be the one that they like. They might like blue and all of the colors that stand out. But
Yeah.
if you want something subtle, aesthetic, then that's not going to work.
Oh, is that so? So, that doesn't work for your YouTube thumbnails?
I don't think so because yeah, a lot of sometimes when I for our Clapingo sessions also when I put a thumbnail then it might not work and then Rishit gives me another one and then it works. Yeah, so it is basically the professional
Yeah.
thumbnails make
Right.
and the color. Yeah, people want like like shocking images or like you
Hmm.
yeah they want to see the weird
I see
images.
that a lot. I see that a lot on YouTube. So, and most of the times is not as shocking that you might think it is from the thumbnail. But yeah, that's
Yeah, I don't like doing the clickbait.
yeah, that's a clickbait actually. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't want to call it that, but that's what it is. Yeah. Are you not well? I see you using.
Oh no, I always have this. I was born with it, I should say, because
Is it sinus?
when yeah, sinusitis. I think allergy. I have dust allergy. I always carry a tissue with me. When
Oh.
I was in India,
Mm-hmm.
there we don't have the tissue culture, tissue paper
Yes.
culture.
Yes.
Those days, now we get tissue. I
Every.
think it's easily accessible, right? Those days didn't have. And
Mm-hmm.
then I used to carry a handkerchief with me all the time. And
Mm-hmm.
then when I was very young, I used to even had that pinned to my
Yeah, yeah.
shirt.
I remember my mom used to do that to my shirt as well when I used to go to school.
Yeah, and I'm like, I can't go anywhere without a tissue with me. Yeah,
Yeah.
all the time I have this. That
Hmm.
is something I feel like a part of me is missing if I don't have a tissue paper, which is not good. But yeah, it
Yeah.
is what it is.
Earlier, I had this habit as well. Not for any particular reason, just that I should have a hanky with me all the time. So I used to carry it to school. That was fine. And then I had this obsession to carry a hanky everywhere, even when I used to go to weddings. So I used to have a hanky in my hand. So I was little. I do not have handbags or clutches or anything. I just used to have that hanky. And then I later realized that I am leaving all my hankies wherever I'm going. So I
Oh,
stopped carrying hankies because I would just waste all of them, leave them there. So then a little bit of that obsession came to an end. But now what I feel is a hanky is really important because when I go outside, I then use the tissue papers, and I don't feel that as environment friendly because when I can carry a hanky, I carry a purse everywhere, right? So I can carry a hanky in that.
yeah.
So I don't like wasting tissue paper so much. I'd rather use the hanky. But now I think I have evolved in that sense. I don't leave my hankies at a lot of places. But yeah.
So what was it? Are you busy today? Do you have a how many? Did you have any other session?
This is my first session. I could not take any session yesterday as well. Why? Because the Wi-Fi is not working. So I'm yelling at those people since yesterday. They could not resolve a simple issue. So I'm at my husband's office taking these sessions. So that's how it became possible. Otherwise, I was not able to take anything. So now is my first. Let's see. I hope I can now work properly. So and that made us realize everybody in our home is now pissed because nobody can watch TV, nobody can work because there's no Wi-Fi. And my sister,
Oh.
yeah, my sister had her exam today. She now wanted to chill and watch her K dramas. She came back home and she's like, "Oh, the Wi-Fi is still not working." She is not happy. Everyone is pissed because there's no Wi-Fi. So
But the phone mobile data is
yeah, but it's
cheap
not
there, isn't it?
as good for streaming on the TV,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
You have to connect to the hotspot and everything, and 2.5 GB is not enough when there's no Wi-Fi because you have to stream on the TV.
But it
So
is cheaper, it is cheaper than the Wi-Fi is expensive here. I mean, mobile data is also expensive here. If you want, like, yeah, even some regular plans would give you
mhm.
like 2 GB for a month. Can you believe?
Oh,
Yeah, like for I took like my son's connection is like 12 GB.
okay.
For I have to pay like £6, which is yeah kind of cheap compared to the other plans. But otherwise, I have to pay like a good £20
Okay.
for if I want unlimited. I have to pay
Mm-hmm.
£20 a month, which is kind of expensive for mobile. Which just you don't if you're not really because you use all the time Wi-Fi most of
Yeah.
the time.
Hmm.
And £20 on your phone connection is not really worth it,
Yeah,
just
it's
for making and don't have to text anyone. It's all free, texting
how
and
much
call.
that would
Everything is
be? 20 pounds when it comes to I.
would come around 2000.
Oh,
Yeah,
and that's for a
2000.
month?
Yeah, that's for a month. Yeah.
That's expensive.
Yeah, that's you don't use that much. That's a problem.
Okay.
If you yeah, and also if I have to work using hotspot again, the connection won't be that good, so
Yeah, it's
it's
not as
pointless
good.
to have that.
So what do you
Yeah.
use? Wi-Fi or your mobile data?
Yeah, but at home I yeah Wi-Fi, but yeah, then when there is a Wi-Fi issue, I don't have the hotspot is the only thing, and then the other last month I had a meeting, and then I had the Wi-Fi. The guy, the engineer came here to look at the electricity, and
Mm-hmm.
then they turned it off, and the Wi-Fi
Yeah.
is gone. And I
Yeah.
connected to the hotspot, and oh my God, it wasn't letting me connect, and I was right. It
Terrible. Yeah.
really stressed me out.
Mm.
Yeah, it was,
I know.
especially when you're working from home, because I'm fully
Yeah.
remote, so you are kind of
Yeah.
obliged to be available
Mm.
regardless of your technical issues. I think.
Yeah, that's not
But
an
yeah.
excuse that the Wi-Fi is not working. So,
Yeah.
I do not yell at these customer service people a lot, but I don't yell at all actually. But what has happened in the last couple of days, I have been infuriated with this that it's not working since yesterday morning. So they're telling me, oh, 2 more hours, 2 more hours, and it's been more than I don't know 38 or some hours now that it's not been working, and they still, oh, few more hours, oh, please give us till the end of today, we'll sort it out for you. I had to yell at them that you don't understand that we're working from home and it's not possible for everybody to go outside, go find some other wi-fi and work, right?
Oh
So
yeah.
it's just too much
So
to take.
what connection is that? What connection is that?
It's Excital, some local network, yeah.
Local. Oh, okay.
Usually that
Okay.
works the best as compared to the other networks somehow,
When
but
I was in India, we even there was something called BPL. I think BPL was a connection. Do you
okay.
remember? You might know because you're the newer generation. You would know. Then Vodafone is still there,
Yeah,
but
would
there was some other. Yeah, forgot all the names. Yeah, Airtel is still there, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Airtel, Geo is the latest one.
Oh yeah, Reliance used to be
Yeah.
there,
I think
but
Reliance is Geo is from Reliance. That's
Reliance.
yeah.
Oh my God, I'm like I'm the in the I'm the 80 born, and then I've seen both worlds. I
Yeah.
feel like 80s generation we have seen the growth of the technology. We have seen black and white TVs. You
Oh
know,
wow. Yeah.
yeah, and yeah, and I'm advanced as technology in terms of technology. I'm
Yeah.
advanced as well because I'm in the IT field. That's why I know pretty much
Right.
the,
Right.
the new things. So yeah.
So
And
yeah.
oh, I wanted to ask you something. You have
Yes.
got bangles. Did you get recently married or something?
Yes.
Or
Yes.
yeah, so I was a bit. You touched upon husband, so I thought yeah, we'll ask. Also, it's a ritual to wear these for how many days?
Yes, yes. So it depends. Some people wear it for a few months, others for a few years. So I've been wearing these for a couple of months now. So yeah,
Oh, congratulations, by the way.
thank you so much. So when
Oh.
when you plan to come to India now?
Actually, it will be next year. It will be next year. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely because my husband been this year, last month.
All right.
Yeah, next year his parents, not his, I mean his dad and brother and family are planning to visit. So I
Okay.
might go as well to visit my parents there.
Right.
That's the plan. It's because it's going to be like 3 years if I go next year. Yeah, it will be 3 years. But
Yeah.
we see on on video call and
Yeah. Mhm.
yeah WhatsApp we see, but yeah, and also I call them daily, my parents,
Mhm.
and my brother lives in Dubai, so I
Okay.
yeah we are. But yeah, it's
Your
been years.
family is in other parts of the world.
It's not good actually. I mean, I wish, but yeah. It is, I mean, it's mostly in Kerala, at least, it is like that. A lot of people are like settled abroad.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, in Kerala, a lot of migration actually happens in migration from Kerala because,
So is it like that the most educated people are leaving our country anyway? So,
because a lot of IT people.
okay, a lot
Uh,
of them are going
because
into that.
if you throw a stone at someone, it is very likely that there's an IT guy. That is the situation now in Kerala because a lot of IT graduates,
Hmm.
a lot of colleges. When I did my masters in computer science, there were only like just the year when I did mine is when the college is gone up to like 22
Mm-hmm.
had gone up. But before then, there were only 6 colleges. Can you believe in Kerala?
Oh, the
Yeah,
whole state?
the whole state had only 6 engineering colleges. So you see the quality of the people,
Hmm.
coming out of those colleges. They're really qualified because they got into those colleges through the test and
Right.
the
There was
best, the
a lot
top
of
cream of people.
competition. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, the cream of the talent, I'd say. Like so, but nowadays, like everybody, it's you can easily get a payment seat, and yeah, so that's the reason it's hard to find a job as well.
Hmm.
So
Correct,
I
correct.
mean, like when I did the 22, we got 22 colleges, which was like a bit relief, bit of a relief that at least we got it. And that is the year when they introduced the payment seat as well. I think a lot of
Oh.
private colleges came into
Mm-hmm.
payments
Yeah.
then.
It's good to know that
And
people are
yeah,
progressing in life, but I think this most of them should think about India as well. I mean, if they remain in India, maybe our situation grows and we have a better employment for all of them.
yeah,
So
but money comes out from other countries to India, so that definitely helps with the growth as well, right? So
right.
yeah, and also I wanted to ask one question to you, Ronak. So when you regarding your sessions actually, so when you do the sessions, what is your approach like? You have different levels of students.
Mhm.
Like somebody might be very basic, and somebody might be intermediate. So do you do the assessment first, and then you decide, then you prepare the plan for them? And how many sessions? I mean, how often would you recommend people to have? Like, if somebody is very basic,
Mhm.
would they? How long the session is like, or do they have daily sessions?
Yeah, yeah. All right. So, since we are in the 21st minute of the session, I just only
Oh,
have few
sorry.
seconds to answer this question.
Yeah.
But when we talk about a basic learner, so yes, assessment is very important, and I think in the last few years, taking sessions with these people, it's become a little easy for me to judge them in the first few minutes of the session itself. And if it comes to recommending them a certain time to practice, so first of all, it's a skill, and I always say that I am still learning when it comes to that. So basic learners first they have to come to the level where they easily understand what the tutor or a speaker is telling them, right? So a 3 month course for them to understand, come to that level where they are comfortable with that language, that is super important. And after that, I think comes the time when they start speaking to them, right? When it comes to them creating sentences and structures on their own, and then that is how they become more comfortable with the language. So that is what I have experienced in these
And
five.
you recommend daily sessions, right?
Of
Or
course, yes. And if not daily, I think alternate, that is super
yeah,
important. No less than that.
used to it. Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Because a lot of them are working professionals, right? So I understand how busy their day gets. So if they can't take regular all the 7 days of the week, so alternate sessions are super important. So that's what I.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. 20 minutes just flew by.
Yes, yes. So I hope to see you again soon in our next session, and all the best for
Thank you so much.
yeah.
Thanks so much, Ronak. You look like a flower rose in that, rose dress. It's so
Thank
lovely to see
you,
you
thank you.
again.
That's such a sweet
And yes,
thing to say.
right, bye.
I'll see you again.
Have a good day. Take care. Bye.
You too. See you. Bye bye.